I think this was one of my favorite Trump moments this week. He explained why it is that sometimes he's ended up closing his eyes during conferences.
We are going to ask a couple of people to say a few words, and we're not going to go through the whole table because the last time we had a press conference, it lasted for 3 hours, and some people said he closed his eyes. Look, it got pretty boring. In all fairness, I love these people. But there's a lot of people. It was a little bit on the boring side. But I didn't sleep. I just closed them because I wanted to get the hell out of here. Some of them, I didn't sleep, by the way. I don't sleep much, let me tell you. But you know, it's funny. Some of them got me in a blink. You know, when you go like. And they took me as at the closed segment of my cycle. And they said he's sleeping. And besides that, Marco, between these two guys, if I was sleeping, they'd be waking me up very fast. They'd be knocking me. Come on, you got to wake up, boss.
He spends like 18 hours a day working. I'm sure there's plenty of dull moments.
You know, President Trump sets the tone. I'll get a call. Scott, I didn't wake you, did I? No, sir. I'm always up at 1:52 on Tuesday.
That's
so, like, you got to keep up with him. And like I said, it's an honor to serve.
Trump issued a grave warning to Canada this week in regards to China.
If they do a deal with China, yeah, we'll do something very substantial. Because we can't look. I have a great relationship with China, President Xi, but we don't want China to take over Canada. And if they make the deal that he's looking to make, China will take over Canada. And the first thing they're going to do, end ice hockey.
How does anybody not see that he is hilarious? It hasn't been a good week for Bill Gates. Yet another Microsoft product full of viruses. Bill confirming the secret antibiotics have fully dissolved in Melinda's coffee. The guy who wanted to slip his wife antibiotics for STDs he contracted on Epstein Island was entrusted to force us all to take vaccines. Let that sink in. Her, I bet he's thinking about other women. Him, how do I give her penicillin without her knowing? And shout out to Thomas Massey. I think there was just a small handful of people who really pushed for the release of these files, wanting transparency for the public. Somebody did something incredible as well. They created a website called www.JMail.world, and they have laid out all of the Epstein messages, all of the emails, all of the flight logs into a kind of personalized display so that you can see it from Jeffrey's point of view. So you can go through these emails and read them in order, in chronological order. You can go in here and go to his iMessages and see the latest people who had messaged him. There's so much in this. You can see his flight logs and all of the photos. I'll leave a link in the description if you're interested in checking that out. But of course, many people are still upset because there have been 0 arrests. Regular people, I wonder if I could get in trouble for writing 4 crimes as a joke on Venmo. Billionaire mega predators, hey, are you going to the child torture party tomorrow on November 14th, 2014? Here is the full legal name and social security number of everyone who's going, lol. There is a 2-tier justice system for sure. But there was one arrest this week that was quite satisfying. Don Lemon.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
For his involvement in the St. Paul church riots recently. The White House says when life gives you lemons. All right, who had Don Lemon on KKK charges on MLK Day? Anybody?
Last night, the DOJ sent a team of federal agents to arrest me in the middle of the night for something that I've been doing for the last 30 years.
Paul says he's been raiding churches for 30 years. I can't believe they arrested Don Lemon. It's unprecedented. Unheard of. Here is the footage of journalist Don Lemon's unprecedented arrest. Just kidding, this is actually independent journalist Steve Baker, handcuffed by Biden's weaponized FBI for daring to report on J6. There was no media outrage over that for some reason. As Don says himself, no one is above the law.
Nobody is above the law. Nobody's above the law.
He even said it twice to make sure everyone knew he really meant it. But of course, opinions vary. Jean Parmesan said, I usually stick to jokes, but this Don Lemon stuff crossed a line. If Don Lemon can get arrested, imagine what the next Democrat president might do. What if they arrest Steve Bannon, or Rudy Giuliani, or even Donald Trump? So Don Lemon was released without bail less than 24 hours after his arrest for storming a Baptist church. And Vince Langman pointed out, meanwhile, Trump supporters were held in isolation for months and even years before charges were even filed on them for January 6th. Two-tier justice system.
By the way, I just want to say this. I have one quick thing, and I'll let you disappear, leave, whatever you'd like to do now. Ice Ice Baby.
Oh, fuck you. You're a piece of shit. Fuck you.
I think what a lot of protesters don't understand is this is happening under Trump because this happened under Biden.
Imagine your child leering math right here. Or perhaps leering science over here. Or leering the future language of Minnesota. Well, imagine no more. Welcome to the Quality Leering Center. At the Quality Leering Center, we strive for greatness, not only for your child, but more importantly, for our luxurious lifestyles, our terrorist friends overseas, and Democrat politicians right here in the U.S. To achieve that greatness, we follow the 5 fundamental tenets to success. Fabricate everything, receive government funds, act the victim, undermine the opposition, and deny, distract, demonize. All of our dedicated teachers are former Somalian pirates, so you can be sure your child is in good hands with someone whose IQ is equivalent to a school zone speed limit. Speaking of pirates, Democrats, members of Congress, and even Governor Walz fully support our business operations. Rest assured, absolutely no one will be held accountable. They don't just turn a blind eye for the sake of money. They crank their head 180 degrees and jam it up their own butt. At the Quality Leering Center, we recognize there have been an abundance of fraud scandals, coincidentally, right here in Minnesota, also involving billions in government funding, and also run by Somalians. Therefore, to solidify your trust, we promise to lear from their mistakes and ensure your tax dollars reach the right hands in Somalia. Your toothpaste may not make it through TSA, but $700 million in cash, we can make that happen. Now, you might be wondering, I thought this was a daycare. What about the kids? That's all just politics. Now you're getting it. We know that you have plenty of options here in Minneapolis, but while other daycares receiving government funding are only open for 15 minutes a day, we're open for over 45 minutes Tuesday through Wednesday. And if that's not enough, here's some 5-star reviews from happy customers. Thanks, John Smith. Hey, if you're in the neighborhood, don't bother stopping by. And if you have any questions, please ask yourself this first. What happened to those who questioned Tim Walz's agenda in the past? For more information, please visit yourqualitylearingcenter.com. The Quality Learing Center. Leering made fun.
I think somebody went to the Leering Center.
This liberal woman thinks she's getting ripped off at the pumps.
I used to be able to get at least $80 to $90 of gas in my truck when Biden was in office. Now that Trump's in office, I can only get $57.54 in my tank. Like, what the f is going on? Like, what is he doing?
This kind of thing is doing the rounds this week. I love it. Jennifer Harper tagged me in this one as well. When Biden was president, my car could hold $100 in gas. Now that Trump's president, it only holds $65. Explain that, MAGA. That is called TDS. American AF has asked who else thinks we need a Trump impersonator at every anti-ICE protest.
Attention, please, attention. If you're a crazy, liberal, ugly woman, otherwise known as Crazy Karens, Please go back home and annoy your husbands instead of our beautiful ICE officers.
They're so easy to troll.
Oh, no. No.
Very representative of reality, this meme this week. No welfare, welfare. Arnold Schwarzenegger put it very, very well recently when he appeared on The View, in case you didn't see it.
If you are an immigrant, you're an immigrant in this country. Yeah. Did you have a visceral reaction to what they're doing, what ICE is doing, when you see the videos of it?
Well, I tell you, you said that the immigrant, I'm so proud and happy that I was impressed by the American people like that. I mean, imagine I came over here with the age of 21, with absolutely nothing. And then to create a career like that. I mean, in no other country in the world could you do that. Yeah. Every single thing, if it's my bodybuilding career, if it's my acting career, becoming governor, the beautiful family that I've created, all of this is because of America.
That's true.
And so this is why I'm so, so happy to see firsthand that this is the greatest country in the world, and this is the land of opportunity. And I think because I'm such a proud American and a proud immigrant that came to America, I was asked to do, on July 4th, a big speech, the keynote speech at Mount Vernon, where George Washington was laid to rest, and where he lived and all that, to celebrate the 250th anniversary of America, the existence of America. And I will be doing the speech there. They asked me because I'm an immigrant, and there will be 7,000 some people there, and there will be people that will be sworn in and will become citizens that day.
That's great.
So it's really a great, great celebration. And this is what this is all about, is to celebrate people becoming Americans and coming to America and all that. And so I just think the world of the great kind of history that we have with immigrants in America. But the key thing also is at the same time that we got to do things legal. That is the important thing, you know. So you got to do things legal, and those people that are doing illegal things in America and that are foreigners, they are not smart. Because when you come to America, you're a guest, and you have to behave like a guest. Like when I go to someone's house and I'm a guest, then I will do everything I can to keep things clean and to make my bed and to do everything that is the right thing to do, rather than committing a crime or being abusive or something like that. So that doesn't really work in this country. So I think the important thing is when you become an immigrant, to think about, okay, I go to America because I want to use America for the great opportunities that America has in education, in jobs, creating a family, all of those kind of things. Then you have to think about, okay, if I get all of those things from America, then I have to give something back. You have a responsibility as an immigrant to give back to America and to pay back to America and to go and do something for your community for no money whatsoever. Give something back to after-school programs, Special Olympics, or whatever it is. Make this country a better place.
It's such an injustice to legal, hard-working immigrants when you just allow a system where the people who cut in line get rewarded first. Let's have a quick look at Senator Kennedy's take on Governor Tim Walz this week.
Let me just say a couple of things quickly, Sean. Number one, Governor Tim Walz. Whatever he says, believe the opposite. I'm sorry, the man learned to lie before he learned to talk. He's just a...
I can't help it, you crack me up.
Well, he's just a less masculine version of Hillary Clinton.
Oh, man. Oh, my gosh.
Number two.
Did you go drinking before tonight? Did you have dinner before? Keep going.
No,
keep going.
I don't even drink. I don't even drink. Number two, unless you have a history of disappointing your parents, you know that illegal immigration is illegal. And the Democrats are always telling us, you know, nobody is above the law. Well, how come people who are in our country illegally are above the law?
We see it time and time again, just this lack of continuity in their ideology, in their logic. It's baffling, but I think more and more people are waking up to the absolute craziness of it every day.
Hey, what's up, you guys? I've got some really great news. Today, I didn't get shot by ICE. I don't know how I managed it. I really don't, because I understand that they're shooting people that aren't white, and, you know, whew, amazing. Maybe tomorrow. But also, I was thinking, I think we need to calm down. I think everybody needs to just chill and calm down. And so I have some, call them rules, call them suggestions. But I think we all follow these rules. I think we're gonna get through it together. I think first of all, we have to stay home, because stay home saves lives. So if you see ICE out in your community, stay home. Stay home until you're told otherwise. Stay home saves lives. They have to wear masks because masks works. Follow the science, mask works. Also, if you must go out, stay 6 feet away from ICE agents at the minimum. It's for everybody's safety, of course. Now, don't be grandma killers. Don't be grandma killers. We don't want that. Now, if all of this sounds difficult for you, remember, it's not about you. It's not about you. Don't be selfish. Remember, this is only going to continue until we flatten the illegal alien invasion curve. That's it. It's probably going to be 15 days. Probably. So just relax. Remember, we're all in this together. This is an unprecedented pandemic of illegal invasion. And if we stick together, we're going to get through it just fine. So I think that's going to help everybody, right? I think so. All right. Well, see y'all.
Let's lighten up for a moment and just enjoy this incredible piece of art. Trump ICE song.
All right, stop. Cooperate and listen. ICE is packing and they ain't missing. Protest, but you're getting too cocky. Don't mess around, could be outland and jockeyed. Will they ever stop? No, they're too slow. Not scared of clowns, you bozo. To the Walgreens, you help yourself like a vandal. Running you down them on foot like a sandal.
Essentially drink. They get their drinking water and they brush their teeth where they poop in the same unit.
Like a bathroom?
No, but did you vote for Obama and Biden? I did, yeah. How do you feel about their deportations, being they actually deported more people than Donald Trump?
That's a good question, because I really wasn't paying attention at that point. So I can't really say.
Well, the clown costume is apt, right? Very apt. Thank you, Paradigm Shift, for tagging me in this one. Danger Seekers.
Today on Danger Seekers, I'll be hiding this in my waistband, then walking into that protest to obstruct law enforcement and resist arrest. Let's see how this goes.
It's a fair point. This week, Billie Eilish made some sort of anti-ICE speech at the Grammys. Some of the celebrities, including herself, were wearing these little no ICE stickers.
Introducing Teeny Tiny Statement Pin. A red carpet accessory that's so small, it's barely visible.
This way, not everyone has to be bombarded with my opinions. But if they want them, they can just zoom in. Way, 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 way in.
I'm so tired of hearing celebrities' opinions on politics. I really am.
No one is illegal on stolen land.
Drew has exciting news. I've decided to move into Billie Eilish's $6 million Malibu beachfront mansion because no human being is illegal on stolen land.
Big news, everybody. I've decided today to move into Billie Eilish's $6 million Malibu beachside mansion. She announced today at the Grammys that no human being is illegal on stolen land.
No one is illegal on stolen land.
So I'm going to be making the trip to America. I'm packing my bags right away, and I'm looking forward to just taking possession of her $6 million Malibu mansion No human being is illegal. So I want to thank everybody who's believed in me on this journey. I really can't wait to move in. It's now my house. I want to thank Billie Eilish as well for her generosity. Thank you so much.
Let's all head to Billie's, guys. This seems like a perfect moment to do a throwback to that iconic Ricky Gervais speech at the Grammys.
If you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and off. Okay?
End Wokeness says, Billie Eilish calls America stolen land. Okay, Billie, your $14 million mansion in LA is built where the Tongva tribes once lived. Any plans on returning it? ICE should show up with trucks of illegals to Billie Eilish's $14 million mansion in LA and live stream it. Now that is something I would pay to watch. Billie Eilish's house is surrounded by a wall, and I suspect she will call the police on you if you climb it. It's so easy to lecture from behind the big gates, isn't it? Liberal tier creator asked Google if you needed to show your ID to get into the Grammys. Yes, you absolutely have to show a valid government-issued photo ID. How racist. And just a little headline from this week. Nazra Ahmed, Bananas and Rice Girl, just arrested in Minneapolis for assaulting federal officers. The world is just a weird place now, I have to say. It's hard to believe it's real. They caught her with bananas and rice.
Tonight, we honor excellence in storytelling. Not films, not novels, but the most convincing political hoax of the year. And the award for Best
really
Failed
huh?
Hoax Performance goes to... Ian Omar.
This is Omar's second award and counting, on her way to being the fake bitch in the United States.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow, I have no words. As an illegal immigrant who married my own brother, this award makes it all worth it. Thank you.
Melania's movie came out this week. Have any of you guys watched it? I went to go see it in the cinema. I thought it was lovely, really lovely movie. And CNN was forced to report that Melania had the highest grossing opening weekend for a documentary in a decade. The left said it was going to be a flop.
This documentary is a big success. We're going to get official numbers from Amazon later this morning, but already, according to the projections that are circulating in the film industry, this is the #1 documentary in terms of box office ticket sales in about a decade.
It is number 3 at the box office, beating Avatar. Gen Z girls are now flooding movie theaters in groups to watch the movie. Some of our church ladies at the new movie Melania that includes my prayer for the president and first lady. Awesome. At the premiere, Trump spotted military men and he invited them up to his private suite.
Excuse us, we have a boss coming. Excuse us, we have a boss coming.
Always showing a lot of respect for the military. And before going to watch the movie, I did check out the reviews on Rotten Tomatoes and it was such a joke. The top critics, the media basically, gave it appalling reviews, whilst the audience gave it 99% positive reviews. This is why nobody trusts the critics. Compare to Fauci, where the top critics gave it 86% and the audience gave it 2%. Complete disconnect between what the media says and what the reality of people's lives and opinions are. Another fun moment from this week, Curiosity posted this incredible video of this shark. A living piece of history is swimming beneath the Arctic ice. This Greenland shark has been alive since 1627. It was born before Isaac Newton. Tim Burchett said he could be a US senator. Well, there's still time for him to campaign. Yes, someone did it. Greenland shark for US Senate. Thank you, Jennifer Hewitt, for tagging me in this one. What offends you now? They haven't told me yet. Just give me a day or two. Ricky Lee, thank you for tagging me in this beautiful video of JD Vance. I can't share the audio because of copyright. If you want to see it with the audio, check out the links in the description. Danielle K also shared a really great one with me that I can't share because of copyright. So again, just check the links out in the description. They're good fun. So I just wanted to thank you guys so much for your donations to the Buy Me a Coffee platform this week. It's so amazing that you guys are so kind and so supportive. SFC Sully, thank you so much for your ongoing support. They said a second civil war would probably be a bad thing, but what else am I going to do with all this ammo? Given Trump's slogan is no new wars, I think you're gonna have to use that ammo for target practice only. Somebody anonymous made an incredibly generous donation. Thank you so much. They said, please keep going. We love your videos. I'm so glad to hear that, and yes, I will keep going. I'm just really glad that you're enjoying the videos and really appreciate your kindness. Larry A, thank you so much as well. They said, so enjoy your Mondays. Thank you for returning. Happy Mondays. I'm so delighted to hear that. Happy Monday, Larry. Douglas, thank you again for sending a video update. It's always so nice to hear from you guys. And thank you so much for signing up for a membership. I really appreciate your support. Let's have a look at this video.
Hey Emily, just want to make this real quick. I've been beta testing Grok for some time, and sometimes he gives me answers that he thinks I want to hear, and every part of that about having the Bible in his pocket that day was bullshit. So everything up to that, his mother and the Bible and the swearing in is all true, but he did not have the Bible in his pocket that day.
Thank you for the update on that. I wasn't sure because I felt like I would have heard of that and I hadn't heard of that. You're a good man for checking it out because AI is dodgy sometimes. So see you say, trust but verify him has never been so important. He's claimed he never said it, but everything up until having it in his pocket that day is true. He absolutely denies he ever wrote the hallucination part. Please forgive me. I have all the screenshots to prove it. Damn you, Elon. Just kidding. I love that guy. Love you too. Please forgive me. Doug, I forgive you, Doug. I have fallen victim to it myself with the AI. But thanks so much for sharing the information. Cindy, thank you so much for signing up for a membership. Didn't leave any message, but I'll give you a big shout out, sending lots of love. Catherine, thank you for your incredible subscription. Honestly, that is just, you're so generous. You're so kind. So thank you so much. And last but not least, Kimber, thank you so much for your donation. They said, with all that is happening in Ireland, you brighten up my day. You bring a smile to my face. And for that day, I have at peace with myself. Oh, that's lovely. And they said, God bless you. God bless you too. That is such a lovely message to receive. And oh, I'm just so glad to hear that I brighten your day. And it's not easy what's going on in Ireland. So it's really nice to hear that, you know, there's someone out there who sees things for what they are, sees past the propaganda. And yeah, just keep your head up. The truth always prevails. Thank you so much again, guys. You are all so awesome. Thanks to everybody for watching, for subscribing, and for your support of the channel. Don't forget, you can tag me in funny clips, funny memes that you find on X. You just have to do @EmilyPurple. And then they'll have a chance to appear in a future video. You can also watch this video on Rumble or on X. And yeah, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.